Today, we're going to be talking about tags and segments in email marketing. What are the differences and how you can use them? So let's dive right into it. I'll be using Omnisend in this video, but tags and segments work the same regardless of the email marketing solution you are currently using. And if you want to try out Omnisend, you can sign up with the first link in the description below and also use my code THEWPBRO to get 5% discount off the first 3 months of your purchase. So starting with tags, tags are keywords or labels you apply to individual contacts. These tags describe a specific characteristics like location, for example, US, or interest, and so on and so forth. Tags are useful for quick filtering and creating smaller and precise audience. For example, you can create a tag for people that just joined your email list through a discount that you run on your store, or through a particular form, or maybe contacts that you added manually to your email list. So with Omnisend, you have several ways to add tags, but let me show you a few ways which you can add tags to your audience. So the first way I feel you can add tags is by coming to forms. And while we're here, let's choose this first form that we have here. Let's edit the form. And if you look at the top, at the right hand side here, we're going to see audience management. So here you can add your audience to a tag. It says set up a tag to determine if your subscribers came from this form. This allows you to send them tailored messages. For example, I created a tag here that says Atlas smartwatch discount. So this is going to let me know that if I see a subscriber in my email list and the person has a tag of Atlas smartwatch discount, I'm going to know that, okay, I got this subscriber through this form that I created for the discount that was running on a particular watch. So in case I have another tailored message that I want to send to them, maybe there's an upgrade to that watch, or maybe there's a new color, or maybe there is a special discount for a special type of occasion going on, I can send them the email in case they are still going to be interested in purchasing or trying out the new offer I have for them. So this is the first way which you can add tags to your audience. Now let's check automations too. You can add tags to your audience when you are currently running your automations. So let's use this second one that says custom workflow number 2. And right here, we're going to see under flow action, we're going to see tag contacts. So let's just put this here. And then you can specify how you want to tag your contacts from current workflow step. You can create new, add, or remove already existing audience tags. For example, we're going to use add. And we're going to choose a tag. Let's search for the Atlas. Okay, we have it here. Atlas smartwatch discount. So in case anybody enters, a subscriber enters this workflow via maybe another form, let's say another form elsewhere, something different from the form I just showed you earlier, they're still going to find themselves inside this tag. So let's say this tag is for people that, let's say we created this workflow of people that purchased a different product entirely, or people that carried out another action, because under this trigger filter, there are several actions which you can use to add people into a workflow. So let's say this is not about form, this is about something else. Let's see another action trigger that they have. Let's say this is about people that marked message as a spam. They can enter a tag of maybe a particular set of people that marked your message as a spam in your emails. So there are several ways in which you can add tags to your audience with Omnisend. And let me show you one last way, which is the manual method. Actually, that's not the last way which you can use to add tags to your audience, but I feel these 3 ways are the most used and then the easiest way for you to add tags to your audience. So let's come to audience and let's scroll down and let's choose a contact. So let me just choose this first contact. And by the time I scroll down to this tag section, we can see this contact has 6 tags, and you can just click this add and you can decide to search for a new tag or create a new one. So let's search for Atlas. Okay, this customer is currently under this Atlas smartwatch discount tag. So this is how you can just add a user to a tag manually with Omnisend. So now, to send targeted emails to your tagged audience, you need to make a segment with a tag rule. So to do that, we need to come back to audience and we're going to come to segments. So under segments, we're going to click on this blue button that says create segment. And we can see several templates that we have here, but we're still coming back to these when we're trying to talk about segments. So let's come here to click on create from scratch. And here we're going to click on add filter and we're just going to click on tag. So it says all contacts whose tag is. So here we're going to select a tag. Let's say Atlas smartwatch discount. And I'm going to click save and show contacts. Okay, let me first give it a name. Let's say Atlas, or let's just say tutorial to identify it more easily. So we're going to do now to send emails, targeted emails to people under this tag. We're going to come to campaigns, and here let's just use this one in my draft. And let's say you've properly added your logo, you've added the text you want to send out in your email campaign. You're just going to come here to click on save and choose recipients. And now you're going to check the second option that says let me choose segments. And now we're going to select the tutorial segments we just created. So once you select the tutorial segments, you can decide to add another segment and you can just review campaign and send out the email to this particular tag. So this is how to send emails to your tagged audience. Now let's talk about segments in general. Tags and segments kind of look alike, but they are different. Segments are more dynamic group of contacts built using criteria. This criteria can involve tags. For example, contacts tag with a location and also interest. Let's say the location is US and then the interest is let's say a discount. You can add those two criteria together, and you can even add more things like demographics, engagement history, for example, the way they open your emails, the way they click through the links in your emails, and so on and so forth, or any other subscriber data that you might have. Segments are fluid. Contacts automatically enter or leave a segment when they meet or no longer meet the criteria. Segments also help you create a broader audience group with similar interests or behavior. So let's look at segments in Omnisend and let's try to see how we can use it for our business. So now we are under segments. We're just going to come here to click on create segments. So one thing about Omnisend is that they have templates for almost everything on their platform, and this makes it easy for you to just start what you want to do immediately without having to go through the stress of creating it manually. So we can see there are several types of segment templates that we have here, ranging from the most popular ones to several segments that you can just want to try out for your business. And you can also filter it out here. You can filter with new, engage contact, disengage contact, store activity, and so on and so forth. For example, under the most popular segments, we have those that have added the product to cart but didn't place an order. We have active email subscribers, we have window shoppers, we have started checkouts but didn't place an order, celebrating birthday, deal hunters, and so on and so forth. So what we can just try to use for this tutorial, let's use active email subscribers. Let's create a segment for them. So let's say with this segment, we want to send out these particular emails to people that have been active very well in the last 30 days. So as you can see here, it says this is the rule for this segment. It says all contacts whose subscription status is subscribed to email channel who have opened at least one time in the last 30 days where channel is email. So this thing is very simple. You can also edit it. Let's say you can change the subscription status to something else. You can change this to from is to is not. But to make this thing work very well for active email subscribers, we need to follow this rule that have been created for us. You can also increase this from, let's say, 1. You can change it to 2. You can change it to 3. You can change it to 4. So anything you want. And then you can change this one also to maybe 15 days or maybe 5 days, or anything that you want. You can change this channel from email to SMS. This thing is highly customizable. You can even create your own from scratch. But if you want to follow a template, instead of manually creating this for yourself, you see that Omnisend has created this for you, and you can just sign up, create a segment, and then you're ready to go for success. So guys, now this has been created for us. We don't need to click on any of these segments, and we can see the total number of contacts that fall under this criteria. This person has, this is my email, but let's assume it's another person. So this person has engaged with our email in the last 30 days, and then they are qualified to receive the email that we want to send to our active subscribers. So to send out emails to this particular segment also, it works the same way we did the tag option. We're going to come back to campaigns, and while we're here, we're going to come to this first one, and now we're going to save and choose recipients. And now we're going to come back to let me choose segments, and now we're just going to choose the segment we just created, which is active email subscribers, and we're going to review our campaign and send out the email to them. So this is how you can use tags and segments in Omnisend. They kind of look the same, but tag is just to to talk about some other data that you want to add to your contacts. Let's say you want to know that, okay, they came from this place, they came from this particular form, they came from this particular discount. But segments is more in-depth. It lets you know the type of people that you have on your accounts, on your email marketing solution, and then you can just send out tailored message to them depending on their on the way they interact with you, and several criteria that is available on the email marketing solution that you are currently using. So if you found value in this video, make sure to leave a like, also subscribe and leave a comment for anything I might have missed, anything that you want to add, any suggestions, or any video ideas you might have for me. Just leave it down in the description below, and I'll be sure to respond to your comments. And also don't forget to try out Omnisend by clicking the first link in the description below, and also use my code THEWPBRO to get 5% off the first 3 months of your purchase. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.